company account part issue and redemption of debentures. Under this, we will see the meaning of debentures, difference between shares and debentures, types of debentures, issue of debentures, for so now issue and redemption of debentures. We will cover the concept, meaning of debentures, and we will see the difference between shares and debentures. Previous session we discussed about the share and share capital, and now we have to see the types of debentures and the debentures issued at par, at discount, at a premium, and also issue of shares for cash and consideration other than cash. Then issue and redemption of debentures. Most of companies turn to raising long-term funds also through debentures. So company issued the shares like that. Company also issued the debentures to raise its capital, and this capital is a borrowed capital, that is called the borrowed capital, which raising through issue of debentures. So this chapter deals with the accounting treatment of issue and redemption of debentures and other related aspects. Then the meaning of debentures. Debenture is a written instrument acknowledging a debt under common seal of the company. It contains a contract for payment of principal amount after specified period or an intervals or
Excuse me,
at the
ma'am.
option of the company. So debenture, this is the instrument. It is acknowledging the
Excuse me,
dates
ma'am.
of the company under its seal, and it contains
Please.
a contract
Excuse me, ma'am.
contract for repayment of principal amount, because company will redeem the amount of debentures after a
Excuse me,
specific
ma'am.
period. There is a difference between shares and debentures we seen.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
please close that small window which is appearing on the debentures.
Okay. Yes, sir. So on the basis of ownership and returns, repayment, voting rights, security, we will see the difference between these two bonds. Now, types of debentures from the point of view of securities, and another is the form, the point of view of tenure. So debentures are classified into three categories. First one is the from the point of view of security, and another point of view of tenure. So the secured debentures refers to those debentures where a charge is created on the assets of
Ma'am,
the company. And another is
ma'am,
unsecured debentures, and another is the form, the point of view of tenure. So the debentures are redeemable and irredeemable. So debentures redeemable after the expiry of specific period. Such debentures are known as a redeemable debentures. Whereas irredeemable debentures, these debentures are repayable on the winding up of a company or expiry the period of long for the debentures. So another form of another types of debenture is convertible debentures and non-convertible debentures. So debentures which are convertible after these are convertible into shares are called convertible debentures, and debentures which are not convertible into shares are called non-convertible debentures. So these are the types of debentures. Now we have to see the issue of debentures for cash. There is a accounting treatment of a issue of debentures just like a issue of shares which already seen in the last session. So dear students, company issued the debentures to the public and getting money at one time or in the installments. When company issued debentures and getting the money only one time, there will be a journal entry, bank account debited to debenture application and allotment account, and another entry will debenture application and allotment account debited to debentures account. So this journal entry will be passed when the debentures issued and amount is taken only one time, and another if the company received amount on debentures in some installments, that time the journal entries will be the same as we pass in case of the share capital. So see here how the journal entries should pass. When company issued debentures at cash, debentures issued at cash. So first journal entry will be bank account debited to debenture application and allotment, which we seen in case of the share capital. So like that. So company may issue the debentures at a cash. There are three situations also. Company may issue
Excuse me, ma'am.
debentures.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, use the bigger font plus darker marker, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Dark. Black. Debenture issued at par. It means the nominal value equal to issued value. It means 100 rupees is the nominal value and the issued value also 100 rupees. So this is the debentures issued at a par. Company may issue debentures at a discount. Discount debentures issued at a discount. It means the nominal value is greater than issued value. Issued value. See here, the nominal value is constant, rupees 100, and the issued value is 90 rupees. So the difference between these two, rupees 10, is a discount. So company issued debentures at 10% discount. Here the nominal value is 100 and issued value is rupees 90. So their difference, this is the 10 rupees, is the discount given by the company, and this discount is a capital loss for the company. Hence, it will be shown in the balance sheet at the asset side under the heading of miscellaneous expenditure. This we already seen in the company's final account of the company. So how we'll show is, another is company may issue the debentures at a premium. So if the nominal value is less than issued value, so this situation is called the debentures issued at a premium. The nominal value of debenture is 100 rupees per debenture and issued value is 115 rupees. So the 15 rupees will be the premium. This is the premium. So like that, company may issue the debentures at par, at discount and at a premium. And how we have to pass the journal entries in such cases, we have to see now the journal entries. If whole amount is received in one installment, bank account debited to debenture application and allotment account. On making the allotment money, debenture application and allotment account debited to debentures account. Then if the company received in installments the amount of debentures, the first journal entry will like that: on receipt of application money, bank account debited to debenture application account, and for adjusting of application money on allotment, journal entry will be debenture application account debited to debentures account. So this is the journal entries for calling amount on application on debentures. And the another journal entries for the allotment, for a allotment money due, debenture allotment account debited to debentures account, and on the receipt of allotment money, bank account debited to debenture allotment account. So this is the very simple journal entries in case of company issued debentures at par, and if the company called amount on first call and or second call, so journal entry will be: on making of first call, debenture first call account debited to debentures account, and on the receipt of the first call, bank account debited to debenture first call account. So these journal entries as a similar of the which we already discussed in the share capital, these up to the second call, the journal entries are similar. Then the how the effect of this debenture in the balance sheet. So the debentures will be recorded at the liabilities side of the balance sheet, that is debentures and amount rupees 10 lakh, whatever amount is given you have to write there, and the debentures will come under the heading of secured debentures. And another effect of this debenture will be goes to the asset side of under the heading of current assets and current liabilities, that is cash at bank 10 lakh rupees. So like that we have to show the accounting entries and the effect of this debenture issued to the balance sheet. Debentures will recorded at the liability side, whereas cash will be shown at the asset side. So like that the effect of this issue of debentures we can see in the balance sheet. Then another is the issue of debentures at a discount. When debentures issued price is low and the nominal than nominal value, it is shown as the issue of debentures at a discount. So discount on issue of debenture is a capital loss and is shown on the asset side of the balance sheet under the head of miscellaneous expenditure, and we have to write this amount till it's written off, and slowly company is writing off the amount of discount on issue of debentures by debiting the profit and loss account. Until the return off we have to show this amount under the heading of miscellaneous expenditure at the asset side. Then the discount on issue of debentures can be written off either by debiting it to profit and loss account or out of the capital profit, if any, during the lifetime of debentures. So this discount will be write off by debiting to profit and loss account. Then issue of debentures at a discount, journal entries. Journal entries like that: bank account debited to debenture application and allotment account. See students, here this 10% is indicating the rate of interest on debentures. So here we have to write the 10% debentures application and allotment account. This 10% is indicating the rate of interest on debentures. Then this journal entry we have to pass for the application and allotment money received and discount on issue of debentures is brought to the account. And the next journal entry will be 10% debenture application and allotment account debited to discount on issue of debenture account to discount and issue of debenture account debited to 10% discount account. So here bank account debited with actual received amount on debenture application, and same amount we have to credit to the debenture application amount, and while passing the second journal entry, so application and allotment account debited with actual received amount through bank, then discount account is debited with the amount of discount, and the debenture account credited with the nominal account. For example, here the nominal value is 100, so we have to write here 100 rupees, then discount is 10 rupees, so discount on issue of debentures debited with 10 rupees, and the application debenture application and allotment account will be 90 rupees. So like that the journal entries will be passed in the case of debentures issued at discount. Then another is debentures issued at premium. We discussed about that when the nominal value and issued value is more than nominal value. So it is said that the debentures issued at a premium. The amount of premium is credited to security premium account, and it will be shown at the liability side under the heading of reserve and surplus. The premium amount will be shown under the heading of reserve and surplus at the liability side of the balance sheet. This point also be seen in the company account as per schedule 6 part 1, and we have to show the premium under the heading of reserve and surplus. So journal entry for passing the security premium. So 10% debenture allotment account debited. Dear students, so first two entries as usual, that is bank account debited to debenture application, then debenture application account debited to debentures account. So this journal entry, because the security premium or this premium on issue of debenture will be adjusted to the allotment terms, at the allotment terms. That's why we have to write the security premium while passing the journal entries of allotment. So 10% debenture allotment account debited, 10% debentures account to security premium account. So like that security premium will be credited, and allotment money due on debentures including the premium. So debentures allotment account will be debited with rupees 115, 100 rupees for the debentures and 15 rupees for the security premium. So this like that amount we have to fill in the amount column, and the bank account debited to 10% debenture account entry is very simple, and we have to take the amount debited to the bank account including the premium. Then how the effect we can see in the balance sheet of security premium. See here students, we seen in the company's balance sheet, same thing we have to write here, same thing. Reserve and surplus, under the heading of reserve and surplus, you have to write the premium on issue of debentures. So here one imaginary amount we taken, then security premium is 20,000 and debenture will be shown under the heading of security secured loan. Here 2 lakhs rupees debentures will be recorded under the heading of security loan, and under the heading of current assets, at the asset side of the balance sheet, we have to write the cash at bank including the amount of security premium 2,20,000, means 2 lakhs for the debentures and 20,000 for the security premium. Then issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. So sometimes a company purchases assets from vendor, and instead of making payment in cash, issues debentures for consideration thereof. Such issue of debenture is called debentures issued for consideration other than cash. So there is a accounting treatment is like that, and we have to pass the journal entries for this. Sometimes company issued debentures to the vendor, from them company purchase the assets. So journal entries will be like that. See here, debentures issued other than cash. Here the company is taking some assets and issue the debentures. Here journal entries like that. Assets account debited to vendor's account. To vendor's account. So one example we can take. Company purchase assets with rupees 99,000 and issued the debenture 11% debentures to the vendor at par, at a discount, and at a premium. So how we have to calculate the number of debentures issued by the company to the vendor, as well as the amount of discount and amount of premium. So by taking one example, we can see the how this accounting treatment will be done in case of debentures issued other than cash. Then when first general entry, assets account debited to vendors account, then another entry will be vendors account debited to 11% debentures account. Debentures account in case of at par. If company issued debentures at par, vendors account debited to 11% debentures account. And in the next journal entries, in case of company issued it at a discount. At a discount. So journal entry will be vendors account debited, then discount on issue of debentures account debited to 11% debentures account. 11% debentures account. So how we have to fill amount in it? Here the suppose company purchase assets with rupees 99,000. So journal entry will be assets account debited with rupees 99,000 to vendors account. So same amount will be credited to the vendors account with rupees 99,000. So very simple journal entry. Then vendor, in case of company issued debentures at par and the value of debenture is rupees 100. 100 rupees is the nominal value of debenture. So how we have to fill the amount in the journal entries? So whatever amount we credited to the vendor, say, so amount already credited 99,000 and here amount debited to the debentures account 99,000. So how many numbers? How many numbers issued? So here divide the nominal value rupees 100. So like that you have to write there 100 rupees, and you have to find the how many debentures issued. The debentures issued 909. Here on purchase of assets, sundry assets account debited to vendor. Then on issue of debentures at par, vendors account debited to debentures account, and when it is issued at premium, vendors account debited to debentures account to security premium account, and when the company issued to the vendor at a discount, vendors account debited, discount on issue of debentures account debited to debentures account. So these three journal entries will be passed at given situations. The situations is at par, at premium, and at discount. So let us, we will see this problem. One company purchase assets of the book value of rupees 99,000 from another firm. It was agreed that purchase consideration be paid by using 11% debentures of rupees 100 each. Assume debentures have been issued at par, at of 10% discount, and at a premium. So how we record these transactions in the journal? So like that, journal entries for writing or doing the journal entries, dear students, we have to do some working notes to find out the number of debentures issued to the vendor. In case of the debentures issued at par, so you have to take the amount 99,000. That is the number of debentures issued we have to calculate. So we have to take the amount 99,000, which is we already debited to the vendor. First we credited, then we debited to the vendor 99,000 divided by the nominal value of debenture rupees 100. So we can get the 990 debentures, and company issued 990 debentures to the vendor for consideration the assets, and with rupee the value is 99,000. So this is the number of debentures issued, 990. Another case, issued at 10% discount. So first we have to calculate the amount of discount. Here 100 rupees nominal value of debenture, and 10% will be rupees 10. So company issued the debentures with rupees 90, which nominal value was 100. So issued value we have to calculate, and we calculated here the 90 rupees is the issued value. Now how to find out the number of debentures issued? The number of debentures issued to the vendor, 99,000 rupees divided by 90 rupees is the issued value, and we can get the 110. This 1,100 we can get the 1,100 we can get the number of debentures issued in case of the discount. Then the issued at a 10% premium. So similarly we have to calculate the amount of premium 10%. So 100 into 10 divided by 100 means 10 rupees is the premium. So issued value will be the 110 rupees. More than, it is the more than nominal value. So the number of debentures issued to the vendor 99,000, it is due amount to the vendor divided by the issued price 110, and we can get the number of debentures issued to the vendor in case of premium, that is 900 debentures. So see students, here you can see issued at par. In this case, the number of debentures issued 990 to the vendor for rupees 99,000. But in case of 10% discount, the company issued 1100 debentures to the vendor for rupees 99,000 due to him. And in case of the premium, the company issued 900 debentures to the vendor for the same value 99,000 rupees. So here difference we can see. In case of discount, company should issued more debentures. In case of issued at a premium, the company should issue the less number of debenture to the vendor. So like that. Next, how the journal entries will be passed in case of the um, debentures issued other than cash. First, assets account debited to vendors. Here the assets account debited with 99,000 and the vendor account credited 99,000. Then same whatever amount we credited to the vendor, same amount will be debited to the vendor. Here vendors account debited 99,000 and debentures account credited 99,000, and the narration is very important because you have to find out the number of debentures issued by the company to the vendor, and this figure we already calculated by preparing a working note. That's why it's a very easy to fill the amount in the respective columns, that is debit and credit, while passing the journal entries. So here allotment of 9,900 debentures at the rate of rupees 100 each vendors as a purchase consideration. So this is the very simple journal entry in case of the issue of debentures at par. Then another case is issue of debentures at a discount. See here, the vendor first journal entry is common for all three cases, and vendor account debited with 99,000. See here students, the 99,000 will be constant amount. There will be no change, only the change will be done in the number of debentures, and number of debentures into the nominal value. And we already calculated the number of debentures issued. So it was 1,100 debentures issued by the company to the vendor at the rate of rupees 100. So here journal entries will be vendor account debited 99,000, discount on issue of debenture account debited 11,000, and 10% debenture accounts credited 1,10,000. So like that journal entries we have to pass here. And in the third case, vendor account debited 99,000 and 11% debenture account 90,000 and security premium 9,000. How this amount will come? So we already seen in the working notes. We calculated the number of debentures issued to the vendor, and it was 900 debentures. So now 900 debentures into 100 rupees, it will come the nominal value of debentures which is credited to the debentures account rupees 90,000 and premium 10 rupees. So 900 debentures into rupees 10, it will come 9,000 rupees, and the vendors 99,000, and total of both credited amount also the 99,000. So like that the journal entries we have to pass in case of debentures issued other than cash to the vendors for purchase of assets. Now we have to see the another aspect, that is we seen the issue of debentures for cash, and in this also two classified into two terms. First one is total amount call at a one time, and the another is the company called in some installment. Second thing we seen the issue of debentures consideration other than cash. In these terms simultaneously we learned about the issue of shares at par, how we have to pass journal entry, issue of debentures at a discount, and debentures issued at a premium. So, and how we have to pass the journal entry. Similarly, we have to see the accounting treatment of debentures when company redeemed it. There are several terms in case of issue and redemption of the debentures. So at the time of issue we seen that issued at par, issued at discount, and issued at a premium. Similarly, company redeemed the debentures at par, at discount, at premium. So there are 6 points we have to see here: the issue of debentures at par and redeemable at par, and the company also issued the debentures at par, redeemable at a discount. Company issued debentures at par and redeemable at a premium. So here see the in these three categories or 3 points, company issued debentures at par, but it redeemed at par, at discount, and at a premium. Okay, so this is the redemptions. So in this first point, at par and redeemed at par, so there is no loss or nothing for the company. It's a very simple. And but in case of the issued at par and redemption, redeemed at a discount and redeemed of a premium, there is a some accounting entry will be the different. And another 3 points also: issued at a premium and redeemed at a par, then company issued at a premium and redeemed at a discount, then company issued at a premium and also redeemed debenture at a premium. So these 6 points we have to see now how the journal entries will be there and how we have to put the amount. So issued at par, redeemable at par, issued at discount and redeemable at par, issued at premium, redeemable at par, issued at par, redeemable at a premium, issued at a discount, redeemable at a premium, issued at a premium and redeemable at a premium. Now, the company issued at par and redeemable at par. So, journal entry is bank account debited if the nominal value is 100 to debenture application and allotment account 100 rupees. And number second journal entry will debenture application and allotment account debited to debenture account. So, first journal entry is very simple. In as usual, we pass in case of issue of debentures. Now, the issue at discount rupees 10 and it's redeemable at par. So there is, if the company issued at discount, so it is the loss for the company, and but it is redeemed at par. So when the company issued discount, company will get rupees 10 less than nominal value, and when the company redeemed it, company should pay full amount to the debenture holders. So journal entry is like that. The bank account debited 90 rupees to debenture application and allotment account 90 rupees. So receipt of application money. When the debenture application and allotment money transferred to debenture account, so journal entry will debenture application and allotment account debited with 90 and discount on issue of debenture account rupees 10. This journal entry also the same as we already seen to debenture account rupees 100. So this is also the very simple term and very simple thing to pass the journal entries in case of issue at discount and redeemable at par. Then the third next situation is issued at par rupees 100 and redeemable at premium rupees 15. So the journal entry, when issued at par, bank account debited rupees 100 and debentures account application and allotment account debited rupees 100. So receipt of application money. Then while passing the second journal entry, we have to debit the loss which company should give at the time of redeemable. So this loss will be debited. So debenture application and allotment account debited 100 rupees. Then loss on issue of debentures account debited 15 rupees with the premium on redemption. See here students, you have to take the amount loss amount with premium on redemption and to debentures account with the nominal value of rupees 100 to premium on redemption of debenture account rupees 15 we have to credit. So because this is the 15 rupees we have to credit as a premium on redemption because it is increase the liability of the company, that's why it is credited the premium on redemption of debentures rupees 15, and this amount company should redeemed at the time of redemption of the debentures, this 15 rupees, and the same amount is the loss, that's why it is debited to the loss on issue of debentures account rupees 15. Here we debit and credit the both amount. Here as a loss we debited here 15 rupees, and here premium on redemption, this is 15 rupees we created because it is the increase in the liability of the company, that's why it is credited. Okay, so this journal entries and how to fill the amount also necessary to how we have to fill the amount in the journal entry, and You remember this amount, how we have to write and why we have to write this amount debit and credit here. This is for the loss and another is the for the liability. And the when the company issued at a discount and redemption at a premium. See here students, in the both case, in both term, there is a loss for the company. Company issued the debentures at discount rupees 10, and also company is giving the 7 rupees more at the time of redemption of the debentures. So these 17 rupees is the loss for the company per debenture, and this loss will be debited at the time of issue of a debentures. So journal entries like that. Bank account debited rupees 90, then debenture application and allotment account also 90 rupees. How this 90 rupees we have we take here? So here the bank account, because the company issued it at a discount 10% or 10 rupees, so nominal value we assume that 100 rupees. That's why the bank account debited with 90 rupees and debenture allotment account also credited with 90 rupees. Now the second journal entries is like that. The debenture application and allotment account debited 90 rupees. We already credited amount. Now the same amount we should debit here. Then another loss on issue of debenture account debit. Which loss? Loss is issued at discount is 10 rupees, and also redemption on at a premium also we have to debit as a loss on issue of debentures. So we have to write here the 17 rupees loss on issue of debentures rupees 17. The nominal value of debentures to debentures account rupees 100 here, and the premium on redemption on debentures account here 7 rupees, which we already seen in the previous journal entries like that. Loss on issue of debentures we here debited and here credited. Same thing here, the 7 rupees here we credited, increase in liability, and the 7 rupees here we debited for loss on issue of debentures. So here we consider here 10 rupees a discount and 7 rupees as a premium. So allotment of debentures at a discount and redeemable at a premium. So like that journal entries we have to pass in the accounting books. And the another is issued at premium. This is the last one. Issued at a premium of rupees 4 and redeemable at rupees 8. The premium here, see the premium is some more than issued premium, so it will be lost. Bank account debited to debenture application and allotment account. And second journal entry, debenture application and allotment account, loss on issue of debentures account with premium on redemption rupees 8. Then debentures credited nominal value and security premium rupees 4, and premium on redemption of debentures rupees 8. So these are the journal entries when the company issued shares and redeemed the shares. So students, now we will complete this here, and thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.